What German class has taught me? Miss Cleekly, I can't use the real name, so I'm using the nickname that the preps gave her. Yeah, I didn't like her. She hated me. It was kind of funny. Her sons were cool. They're like old. And she's like, I swear, she's like 90 years old. My dad had her for class 30 years ago. 30 years ago, and he said she was old then. I'm not kidding. She's like, for a real guess, I'd probably say she's like 80 years old. Because my grandma, who's 84, went to school with her. If you look at her, just like from the back of the classroom, automatic guess she's 476. She's that old. Yes, we can see through your black hair dye that you're old. Just because you wear butterflies on your shirts doesn't make you any younger. You're old. So, German class, I learned every guy in Germany is a douchebag. Every guy. We were going through this book. Our book, yeah. It was our German book. Me and my best friend Cheyenne were sitting there, and there's a picture of a guy. You look at him, okay, douchebag. You read what he said in German, definitely a douchebag. Flip to the next page. This chick's inviting some guy to her party. Whore. And he's like, oh yeah, that sounds great. Douchebag. Keep going. You see this old guy with his wife, and he has his, having hiccups. You see this old guy, like, I don't know how old he was, like 60 years old, and his daughter, like 20, has his arm around her. She's got freaking huge boobs. And he is about an inch away from them. And then his wife is like a half a foot away, and he's not even looking at her. Like, he's having a conversation with his daughter and the wife is like distance away, and you're just like, what the heck? Douchebag. I have. Hey, Lily, it's Allison. I was wanting to know if you'd like to go to Pop tonight at 8. Pop Evil concert with me tonight at 8. Maybe. I gotta ask. Well, yeah. So, German has taught me a lot of stuff. Like, I used to know, not anymore because I got in trouble for saying it, how to cuss out an old man. I don't know where I learned it. I don't know who taught it to me. I didn't even know what I was saying until my teacher told me. It was funny. I convinced a 6th grader to ask my German teacher what a Hofknacker was in German. It was funny. And she just kind of looked at him like, what the heck? Yeah. German's taught me not just the language, but the people and the culture that we're fat. We are just fat. All they eat is Nutella and sausages. That's like the only thing I've learned how to say in German is, can I have a sausage, please? Pass the Nutella. Can I put Nutella on my sausage? No, you can't put Nutella on your sausage. And I know my colors. Pink is Rosa. Woo, Rosa. I mean, like, the language is super easy compared to our language. Why don't we just combine them? Who knows? I don't know. Why don't we all learn Klingon? I don't know. I thought that would be a smart thing to do, but obviously, it's not. If I was going to learn a language and follow through on it, it'd be Russian. My sister's nickname is the Russian because her name is Nastasia. And no one else's name in the world is Nastasia. except for that model, but her name's not Nastasia, it's just spelled the same way. Yeah. I would learn Russian. Because then I could just be sitting in the middle of a mall, talking on the phone, screaming at someone in Russian, and people just be like, ooh, don't get near her. And then I go on a Hot Topic and start screaming at a Barbie button. Just be like, why are you here? We're in Hot Topic. What happened to 10 years ago when I wasn't allowed to go in here because it was a goth store? Now, it's this little preppy store that you can go in, you can buy a whole bunch of other random crap. Yes, it's got cool Doctor Who stuff, and it's where I get all my band t-shirts. And I've gotten like one pair of skinny jeans there, but they tear really easily, so I don't get them there anymore. But everything else there is really random. They have good music, but I'm just depressed. I can't listen to good music anymore. Since My Chemical Romance broke up, everything's just been depressing. I can't even listen to the Beatles without crying. That's how depressed I am. Yep, so you've learned some stuff. I've yelled at you. I've encouraged you to learn Russian. I've discouraged you to learn German. And I am very sorry, very deeply sorry to all the Germans that watch this. I'm not judging you guys. Not judging you in a whole. Just the book that I had to learn from. Because that book is just like tearing you apart. Because supposedly all you eat is sausage, Nutella, and cheese. That's it. That's it. And Miss Kleesner, I love you, even though you hate me. And you weren't very nice to me. I love you. So much. So much. Have fun with the rest of your day. I might be going to a Pop Evil concert. I missed that. Well, goodbye.